We've heard on more than a few occasions over the last year about the hundreds of millions of dollars that City Hall is losing as a result of COVID-19. Making up for that has been a challenge and continues to be as the budget process for 2021 launched today.
This is a tough budget year. I don't have to stress with what has happened over the last year.
You can blame lost transit fares, less revenue from parking, fewer land transfer taxes, and lots of spending on public health measures. It all adds up to a deep hole for City Hall to fill, leaving some to scratch their virtual heads.
Are we going to be using in 2021 that may differ from 2020?
The impacts of COVID-19 have been significant. A closer look at the gaps and you'll see they've been filled for 2020, but $860 million is still needed for 2021. That's when the city turns to other levels of government for help before anything else.
They provided in excess of $700 million for our 2021 budget. So the gap that we're talking about now in the order of about $860 million, we believe, as based on past evidence, that they will certainly be open to that.
Not everyone involved with the budget process is convinced.
Are we going to get a separate document telling us what's at risk if the federal and provincial money does not flow?
So through you, Mr. Chair, Councillor, what we would have is a grouping of projects rather than individual line-by-line projects. So those types of projects would be our state of good repair, our recreation centres, the maintenance to our real estate.
In the midst of the pandemic, a 0.7% increase in residential property taxes is proposed, based on a decreased cost of inflation. Add to that a 1.5% increase to the existing city building fund, though, and it adds up to a total of 2.2%, or $69 for the average homeowner this year.
We have a significant shortfall because there is no safe restart funding support from the other governments. We will have no choice but to cut back up to $860 million of capital spending. And that will affect jobs, it would affect economic activity, and it would affect just keeping Toronto in good repair.
While the budget process this year is virtual, there's still plenty of debate to come. The numbers will have to make their way through the Budget Committee and Executive Committee before City Council as a whole has to do the math and finalize things 1 month from now.